Hey there, it's Yoncee and I'm so pleased to have you click on this video. First time viewers, thank you very much. The returning subscriber, you're so welcome. Let's go to the cutting table and learn how to make these skirts. This is 18 yards of a 2-net fabric and also 2 yards of a shiny face satin. So let me go ahead and fold the shiny face because it's going to be our base. I have it folded once and I'm going to fold it again just the way we cut a half circle, a 180-degree or a half circle. All right. So this is how you're going to fold yours, just the way I am showing you. You can see it's on an angle, so it is a half circle. Then you make sure that you have a length of your radius, the radius of your skirt, and also the length of the skirt you're working with. So for half circle, the radius is circumference divided by 3.142. All right, whatever you have, you should have it at that length and then your full skirt length. Okay, so in my case, I am working with the hip circumference because this is going to be a gathered waist. All right, so I'm just working with my hip circumference, which is 39 divided by 3.142. It is 12.4, but I approximated it to 12.5. So that's just what I marked from that tip down, and then I'm going to mark the length of the skirt I'm working with, the total length for now, so 40 inches. Take out that 12.5 from 40 inches, it's going to be 27.5 inches, and the half inch I'm going to use it as the hemming allowance. All right, I hope this is clear. So I'm just connecting it this way. So like I said, I'm working with the hip circumference because I'm going to gather it at the waist. So I just added half-inch allowance there and I'm going to cut it out. I notch the center, cut out this down part. Normally the waist circumference is 35 inches, so the hip circumference is 39. That is 4 inches extra, right? So this is your half circle here. Now this is 2 net. It is 18 yards, like I said. This is what I did. I put in a lot of work and you can see it is in 4 folds. So I went ahead to pin it because this net is really not an easy one to work with. Okay, and this is my first time working with it. So I left like 1 inch at that point. Then I'm marking the 27.5 inches, or you can make it 28. Please work with your own measurements. That's what I'm just going to keep marking on there. If you don't want to mark it straight, you can fold it this way and then you start marking. All right, but I just want my own to lay like this. Then I'll go ahead and cut. Work with your measurements. After cutting on this lining, I'm just coming down by 1 inch or 0.75, marking it all the way around. Then this is going to be my side allowance too. I took it out. So I'm just measuring what I have there to be sure I have the hip circumference divided by 4. Sorry, the hip circumference of 39 inches. That's just what I'm trying to confirm. And yes, I have it. So I'll get my 2 net, and you know it's on 4 folds, right? I'm going to gather it into the space. 4 layers here. I'm going to gather it, place it at that side allowance, and then I'll start gathering just this way. But if you don't want it that way, you can go ahead and run a loose stitch. That's what I did. I ran a loose stitch to the end and then I'm gathering it to the 39 inches or to 40 inches, to whatever circumference you have going on there. So I'm done gathering it and then I'll sew on it to reinforce it, okay, before gathering. So the way you're going to gather is you would flip it over just where I'm showing you. Flip it over, then you gather it into the space so that it will cover the raw edge. I'm done gathering it, as you can see. Then the next thing is for the remaining 2 net I have, I'm going to gather it into the space also. You can leave yours, but I gathered mine. So I just came down by some inches. that can make the length of this inner part to equal the length of the outer part. All right. So you measure yours, and then that's where I'm going to gather it into. Ensure the length are the same. So I'm done with that one too. As you can see, I'm done. So let's move over to the waist. Now, the waist circumference I have, I think 40 inches, like I said. Or you go ahead and measure yours. Please measure yours. Use your measurement. So I have this fabric here. I have this fabric here that is even more than the waist. All right. So the width of the waist that I want to work with is 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches. So plus half inch hemming allowance, sorry, half inch joining allowance to that waist, you should be 2 inches. So you make sure that on fold it is 2 inches. In total, it should be 4 inches. I hope this is clear. Then I'll go ahead, place it right side to right side to that upper part, and then I'm going to sew with half of an inch. I'm done sewing it. This is it. The next thing is to join it at the side. All right. So I'm going to flip it over this way. This is not an easy fabric to work with, I'm telling you. So first of all, the outer layer, I'm going to hold it down, the outer one first, sew it, then the next inner, I will hold it with the other one too, just as I'm showing you. And I'm going to sew it down also. Then the last inner, which is the lining, I'm going to sew, hold it together, match it all together. And from the waistline, I'm going to sew, including the band. So this is it after sewing. You can now see, you can separate everything. They are not meshed together. So I went ahead to also hem the dress, the lining. Then the next thing, let's cover up the waistline. So just follow what I'm doing. I'm going to fold in half of an inch and then make sure that that raw edge before the seam line is covered up. All right. Just follow what I'm doing. Fold in half of an inch. Take that seam, that allowance inside, cover it or pin it from the front. Okay. This is it after pinning. Then I'm going to sew inside this previous seam that I have there. This is to hide the stitch. Okay, that's how you're going to do it. Then I will leave a space here. I'll leave an opening here, a hole here for my elastic. This is it after sewing. You can't see it very clear, but the stitch is not showing at the front side, but behind it is showing. And this is the space I left for the elastic band. Now this elastic, whatever your waist circumference is, you're going to drag it until it gets to that. All right, when it gets to that, that is what you're going to cut. Don't make it get to the, the elastic limit, please. But just drag it, stretch the elastic band till it gets to your waist circumference. Wherever it gets to, you cut it, and then that's what you're going to use. So I'm passing it through here, just as you can see. Then I'll go ahead and join the elastic. Sew it several times there. Some put it inside, and then I'll top stitch from the front on that hole, that opening that we left there. I'm done with that, but you can also choose to give it a design. So you're going to stretch it out, and then at the midpoint you are sewing. At the midpoint you just stretch it out and you are sewing at the midpoint. It's going to give it a different design. All right. And this is what I have, as you can see. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it fluffy? I hope you enjoyed this tutorial with me. So, thank you. Please ensure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and share. So when you're done with this, you can just pick it, to make it fluffier. Just be separating the nets, like separating it, taking it out. It's going to make it fluffier. Thank you very much. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and share. And see you in my next one. Bye.